If you want to know why your band isn't getting booked, chances are you're making at least one of the 5 mistakes that I see bands make every day. Hi, I'm Becky, the drummer's girlfriend, and I help musicians get online and stop missing out on gigs because nobody knows they exist. Let's take a look at the most common mistakes and see if you're even a little bit guilty. The biggest mistake I see bands make online is that they aren't online. You think you have enough of a following, or that it'll be too expensive or take up too much time. No matter how well known you think your band is, you need to be online. And I'm sure you can find a half hour a week somewhere if it means more gigs. Mistake number 2, no proof that your band is still playing. If you started your Facebook page during the pandemic and you haven't stopped it since, fans and promoters probably think you're not active anymore. You don't need to post 5 times a day. Once a week or once every 2 weeks shows you're still a thing. Same thing for your band's website. You don't have to update it constantly, but you want to make sure every 6 months you take a look and make sure that it's still up to date. Mistake number 3, there's no way to tell what your band sounds like. Now, there's 2 parts to this. First, what kind of music do you play? You can't call yourself Hamilton's best party band because your idea of a party and my idea of a party are probably not the same. When I say Southern rock or trop rock, people know what that is immediately. The second part to this is that you need to have at least one current video available so that people can listen and confirm if you're the right band or not for them. Then they can reach out when they want to hire you. The video doesn't have to be award worthy. It just needs to be well focused, well lit, and the sound should be clear. Don't be taking your video standing right next to the amp because it's going to be distorted. Make sure the clip is your best stuff and not the time you all screwed up the intro. That could be your first introduction to a band, and you don't want them to think that all you do is mess things up. Mistake number 4, you're making it nearly impossible to contact you. For some reason, a lot of bands and businesses do this. Stop burying your contact information. Have it front and center and have it in multiple places because people don't pay attention. And if you're relying on direct messages through something like Facebook or Instagram, you want to make sure that you're checking them at least once a week. You need to be interacting with people that are messaging you. And mistake number 5 I see bands make online is the fastest way to burnout and hating the internet if you don't already. Bands will open accounts on every platform possible. And then you know what happens after that? Nothing. That's right, because you don't have time or you don't see results in 12 hours, so you get frustrated. You do not need to be everywhere. I always tell bands when they're first getting online to pick one platform that you can commit to keeping updated. Facebook, Reverb Nation, a website, or YouTube. Those are all great places to start. Don't try to run 5 platforms at once when you barely want to run the one. Whether you're making all 5 mistakes or just one of them, I can fix that in less than a week. Get my free checklist today that simplifies getting your band online in 5 days or less. In my next video, I'll look at the most common excuses I hear bands give me about why they're not online.